Brad opens up on family love and burping baby Shiloh right now on Access Hollywood.
Very profound love.
His new mission and what caused him to say this.
I'm sick of myself.
4 years after the Justin Britney split, he finally reveals how Spears let him down.
Shocking new allegations. What really caused the breakup of Brinkley's marriage? Did Peter Cook leave Christy Brinkley for a 19-year-old?
The Tom Cruise surprise that took him away from baby Story.
Was there as much tension on the set as what has been reported?
I'm out of here.
Colin and Jamie, their Miami Vice fighting and gunshots. It's Colin's first interview since drug rehab.
What happened?
My liver exploded.
Plus Colin's truth on his Lake Bell romance.
I'm in bed with Heidi Klum.
But of course, we have our clothes on.
Not me.
Not bad.
Exclusive Heidi, pregnant and proud to be nearly naked.
I would cover my boobs and I would cover the bobs.
I'm getting rather hot here.
Somebody say hot. I am with the
Yes,
Vice
you
Squad. You guys are really buff.
Yes.
Tight there.
Yeah.
Access.
Brad Pitt tries to turn things around in New Orleans.
And talks all about his life with Shiloh. Welcome, everybody, to Access Hollywood. I'm Nancy O'Dell.
I'm Billy Bush. When you're Brad Pitt, making things happen on the Gulf Coast is not about getting credit. Making things happen after his daughter eats, that's another story.
Man, if I can get a burp out of that little thing, I feel such a sense of accomplishment.
Shiloh Novell, affectionately called That Little Thing by Dad Brad, who addressed his recent humanitarian work on this morning's Today Show.
Something's happening to you to make you want to do this stuff because you're doing more and more of it.
Man, I got kids now, and it really changes your perspective on the world. And certainly takes the focus off yourself, which I'm really grateful for. I'm really grateful to them. I'm so tired of thinking about myself, man. I'm sick of myself.
And Pitt says his new focus, the 3 children he and Angelina are raising, was unimaginable before.
I can't do justice to it any more than any other parent can. You feel that you want to be there and you don't want to miss out on anything. It's a true joy, and you want to be there for them if they need anything, and it's a true joy.
Love.
Yeah, it's a very profound love, yeah. Best thing I've ever done. You know, you can write a book, you can make a movie, you can paint a painting, but having kids is really the most extraordinary thing I've ever taken on. They couldn't have done it before. I think it's extraordinary.
And now he's taking on Hurricane Katrina, helping rebuild devastated New Orleans by spearheading an environmentally conscious housing project for the victims. And today isn't finished, as tomorrow Brad explains the green design architectural competition he's sponsoring.
We just can't keep consuming ourselves into extinction. We got to regroup and adopt a new paradigm, a new way of thinking.
And leave it to Tim to stir up some controversy.
Who's better looking, him or Al?
You want to get me into trouble?
Come on, Ann, you can ask the tough questions. All jokes aside, Brad has already donated $100,000 to get things started.
Well, Billy, we have to wait until September the 12th for Justin Timberlake's new CD, Future Sex, Love Sounds. Though the first single, Sexy Back, has already cracked the top 40. But in the new GQ magazine, it's his very public past with Britney, which has Justin talking. 4 years after his very public split with Britney Spears, Justin Timberlake isn't holding a grudge. In GQ's August issue on newsstands July the 25th, Justin does say he feels for what Britney now goes through in the press. But he tells writer Lisa DiPaolo, quote, "When we initially parted ways, I felt like she had a couple of opportunities to stick up for me, and she didn't."
I think at the time, the press assumed that Justin dumped Britney, and that's not what happened. And he thought that she could have stuck up for him.
Don't have to say what you did. I already know.
Justin counterpunched with a music video that accuses the blonde-haired beauty of cheating on him. He tells GQ, quote, "I fought back, and that's the way I fought back. I used my mind. I came up with a song." As for his 3-year relationship with Cameron Diaz, Justin explains why, after 3 years, they still don't live together. He says, quote, "I have my own house. It's very important, healthy. Don't you ever need your own space?"
He really is protective of the relationship. He doesn't want it to turn into another Britney tabloid fiasco.
At age 25, Justin does have one big regret: the now infamous Janet Jackson wardrobe malfunction at the Super Bowl, where DePaulo claims
He aided and abetted the flashing moment with Janet Jackson, who he apparently also had a relationship with. When I asked him about that, he said, you know, I'm not going to go too far into that.
And it's some not-so-super news here in New York that has people talking as more disheartening details seem to emerge about the end of Christie Brinkley's latest marriage. This is the girl, 19-year-old Diana Bianchi, who is allegedly behind the breakup of Christie Brinkley's 10-year marriage to her 47-year-old husband, Peter Cook. So where does a 47-year-old married man meet a 19-year-old woman?
Well, evidently, according to what I've learned, he met her around town and hired her, and she came to work in his office, and then they struck up a relationship from there.
Cindy Cook, no relation to Peter, is the editor-in-chief of Hamptons magazine, where the couple reside. Cindy says the town's residents are in shock over the scandal. They are the golden couple, especially out in the Hamptons. They're always at social events. They're both seen as very generous people, especially Christie.
Yeah.
Was there ever any signs or rumours that you'd heard before that the marriage was in problem?
Not really, no. I mean, I've seen them out socially. I've seen them out at benefits and galas, and they always looked really happy, you know, always arm in arm.
It shows you, Barbara, no matter how gorgeous a woman is, if a man was going to cheat, he's going to cheat.
Cook's alleged unsavoury affair was the hot topic this morning on The View, with special guest host Kelly Pickler.
As long as I didn't have anything to do with it, she's staying out of it. I'm staying out of it.
The radar hones in on Chicago, and a surprise Steven Spielberg when a suited-up Tom Cruise saunters on stage to present his War of the Worlds director with a Lifetime Achievement Award at the 42nd Annual Chicago Film Festival. All this puts to rest past rumors that Steven was upset with Tom for promoting Scientology during the War of the Worlds publicity tour.
He loves his family, he loves his wife, and he loves his work, you know? And I love you, Steven.
The radar picks up a blip in Hollywood, where Aaron Spelling's will has finally been released and names wife Candy as the executor. Despite Spelling's reported value of $500 million, the estate disposed of by the will is only valued between $1.5 and $2 million. All other assets are sheltered in a trust, but Aaron appears to have taken care of his family's reported infighting. The will states that Candy, daughter Tori, and son Randy will all receive part of the trust. Amounts, however, are not public record. Married in Montecito, 21-year-old Avril Lavigne and 26-year-old hard rock and Sum 41 frontman Derek Whibley. The couple tied the knot at a private estate in the coastal California town. The bride, lovely in Vera Wang, carried white roses and apparently left the punk rock at the door. She entered to Mendelssohn's Wedding March.
Congratulations. And a month and a half into the post-Katie Couric era, life goes on at the Today Show. And at the same time, the former First Lady of the morning is busy prepping for her new gig.
There's no replacement and no substitute for actually just talking to people face to face.
And on that note, Katie wrapped up her whirlwind town meeting tour, which she hopes will give CBS and herself insight into what people want from the evening news before she steps into the CBS anchor spot in September.
It's really important, especially people are saying they want stories about real people, not just opinion makers.
Katie also spoke out at cancer fundraisers in each city, yet she remains tight-lipped on exact changes to her newscast.
I don't have all the answers for you now. I've really just started to roll up my sleeves.
Yet Katie's departure hasn't hurt today. The morning show continues to dominate. Last week it beat out GMA for the 552nd week in a row.
The Today Show family goes on, and we're having a really good time.
And the Today Show super sub Campbell Brown also scored her own news coup, an exclusive with former President Clinton, along with Bill and Melinda Gates, on their unified effort to fighting AIDS in Africa.
They're obviously, individually, two of the most compelling people in the world, but together, I think it was even more fascinating.
Campbell's reports from Africa air next Tuesday and Wednesday on Today, plus on next Friday's Dateline NBC.
In 2 minutes, Miami Vice men in the hot seat.
Because you got the bad boy, you got the other
bad boy.
Was the result really on-set tension, complete with real-life gunfire? Then,
Hey, Access Hollywood, step into my office.
Only we have access to Heidi's bedroom.
This is my office for the day.
It's our naked exclusive. But first, fresh off MI3, Kerry Russell's fierce new fashion statement. Next.
Access Hollywood brought to you by Wrigley's new extra cool watermelon. Remarkably long-lasting.
Extra Cool Watermelon presents remarkably long-lasting moments.
And so, this bull's really giving it to him. This rider just keeps going and going. This is unbelievable. In all my years, I've never seen anyone ride that long.
Whoo-wee. For flavor that never quits, try Extra Cool Watermelon. Remarkably long-lasting.
So much anger. You want to talk about it?
He's no longer in white pants. He's now wearing...
Played again in a rare public appearance. The original piano from Casablanca, valued at over $2.5 million, was played at the Hollywood Bowl's Mediterranean Concerts with John Mauceri.
I'm a CAD drafter, and I do web design as well. In my job, I have a lot of responsibilities, and I enjoy it very much. I used to be a stay-at-home housewife. I knew that without a degree, I couldn't give my kids everything they would need. ITT Tech was different from any school I'd ever attended. I really love the hands-on environment. My husband and I figured out our schedule, so he worked during the day and watched our kids at night. It all worked out very well. Family is my #1 priority, and I want our kids to be able to have the same opportunities we had.
We are educators helping people build a foundation for the rest of their lives. ITT Technical Institute, education for the future. To find out more, call 1-800-ITT-TECH or visit us on the web. Get an education that can help you reach your goals. ITT Tech has information on financial aid programs for those who qualify. Call 1-800-ITT-TECH today.
Did you know that donating your vehicle to Portland Rescue Mission helps people right here in our community? And our full-service shop may recondition your car to maximize its donation potential. So help drive away hunger by calling Portland Rescue Mission at 503-MISSION.
My bra is the wrong size, and so is yours. It's our bra intervention.
Please check your bra.
How to dress thinner for summer.
This is going to change your life.
Next, Oprah.
Today at 4 on News Channel 8.
I need you to hold on to me. Can you do that?
Yeah. Kerry Russell is following up her fierce action role in Mission Impossible 3 with a little more butt kicking. Only this time she's doing it in the name of beauty.
I'm kind of more of just like a natural, kind of simple, kind of cute girl. I'm not like the vampy, sexy girl. Ever been double-crossed by your lip gloss?
Kerry Russell's CoverGirl transformation. Here's your first look at the MI3 star's new commercial. Kerry fights ninjas wearing Outlast double lip shine. 30-year-old Russell is the new paid spokeswoman, joining Christy Brinkley and Queen Latifah.
When I look at someone like Christy Brinkley, although she's very beautiful, she has that kind of more natural thing. I seem to fit more into that.
Looks strikingly similar to Brinkley in her early CoverGirl ads.
And action, Kerry.
Russell's natural curls were straightened for a softer retro look, and she was ready to command the shoot in a body-hugging Dolce & Gabbana dress.
Do a quick brush out. Let's go again.
Not all of Kerry's seductive poses are good enough. Her hair had to swing perfectly into place for this quick shot.
Easy, beautiful CoverGirl.
We're looking for this.
The chest of Davy Jones.
Holy ship as in vessel, you know. Dead Man's Chest topped the box office again with a big $62 million. That brings its record-breaking 10-day total to almost $260 million, making it the year's top-grossing movie. Pirates is also raiding overseas markets, bringing its worldwide total to a whopping $383 million. Little Man and You, Me, and Dupree duked it out for second place. Little Man had the edge, barely, with $21.7 million, followed by Dupree with $21.3 million. The Express stops in Fantasyland, where Paris is hanging out these days. The notorious party hopper is now comparing herself to legendary blondes of the past. Paris modestly states, quote, "There's nobody in the world like me. I think every decade has an iconic blonde like Marilyn Monroe or Princess Diana. And right now, I'm that icon."
It's kind of like a play on the diva image.
And the Express makes the final stop in L.A. at Hotspot's Social Hollywood. We are behind the scenes with the diva herself, Mariah Carey, as she joins forces with director Spike Lee to shoot tongue-in-cheek vignettes set to air during her upcoming concert tour.
You know about her tight dresses, breasts hanging out, she had a nervous breakdown, you know, all that stuff.
And even Mariah's favorite boy toy makes a cameo appearance.
Yes. Jack is part of the vignettes, and well, he's in one section, and he's also spoken about. Jack is my dog, for anybody out there who's been living on another planet.
Coming up.
It sounds like it's good feedback.
I'm about to start crying. It's Jamie to the rescue, how he stepped in to help Colin. It's Farrell's first interview since rehab. Then,
Check me out naked, you're staying, right?
Yeah, I'll be here.
and it's exclusively Heidi, pregnant and nearly naked.
Are you gonna take your shirt off?
No, not Timmy. It's her next.
The question isn't, are you in motion? It's why. Don't just move. Propel.
Scott saved $254 on his auto insurance when he switched from Allstate. Joseph saved $489 when he switched from State Farm. And Patricia saved well over $400 when she switched from Geico to Unitrin Direct. Switch to Unitrin Direct and you may save $300 or more. In fact, we're so confident we can save you money that if we can't quote you a lower rate than you're paying now, we'll send you $20 just for trying. At Unitrin Direct, our licensed agents will always give you our best possible rate, and you can save even more with multi-card discounts. Paying in advance can save up to 15%, and we offer low rates for good drivers. To find out how much you could save, call now. In the last year alone, thousands of drivers saved up to $300 or more by switching to Unitrin Direct. Now, isn't that worth a phone call? For the right price and the right protection, the right choice is simple. Call Unitrin Direct today. You may just save a bundle.
For your free rate quote, log on to unitrinquote.com or call 1-800-273-2056 now.
We're at 37%.
Just a minute, Tom. I'm downloading.
Bill, I got a problem with something.
What?
Waiting.
Oh, can't keep my accountant waiting.
It's not me. It's you waiting for dial-up.
Now we're at 39%.
Listen, I got business DSL from Verizon. You got to get up to speed.
What's a few extra minutes?
We just froze.
Those minutes add up.
Yeah, but you can't beat the price, though.
Verizon is close to what you pay now, and you get more.
Verizon Business DSL cuts downloads to seconds. There's no wasted time dialing up. You get 24/7 tech support and a great low price. Call 1-877-895-2DSL.
Can we call for help?
Not when we're online.
I can use the phone and work online at the same time with DSL.
Get Verizon Business DSL and a great offer, too. Call 1-877-895-2DSL.
52%.
All right, we'll change. We'll do it.
It's about time.
Glad I thought of that, huh?
Yeah.
For the good cause. Let's think about the cause. How much? 10,000 right there? 10,000 right there.
Taking weekend casual to an extreme, Colin Farrell and Jamie Foxx raised a lot of money for Katrina survivors last September. But sometimes the Miami Vice bad PR overshadowed the good. I was the only reporter to get Colin, Jamie, and director Michael Mann together to set the record straight.
Was there as much tension on the set as what has been reported?
Not really. You know, the thing that
I'm out of here.
Oh, the men of Miami in the hot seat as I hooked up with some of my favorite guys, Vice Squad, Jamie Foxx, Colin Farrell, and writer-director Michael Mann, where these straight shooters straightened out reports of fights, real-life shootings on set, hurricanes, and rehab while filming the gritty big-screen adaptation of Miami Vice.
Take it to the limit one more time.
First up, the reported feuds between Mann, Fox, and Farrell.
When you have, three strong people like you are, there's always going to be reports of, infighting or conflict.
You got to write something about that because you got the bad boy, you got the other...
The other bad boy.
Michael Mann, you got... So it's intense.
But when you're in a working environment and when you have people give a about what they're doing, when they really care about what they're doing, they're going to clash.
And there's no denying the tremendous hurdles the group faced getting this project completed, from a real-life shooting between a local and an on-set security guard while in the Dominican Republic to filming around intense hurricanes on the shores of Miami.
Unlike earthquakes out here, hurricanes come with warnings.
Yeah.
The Weather Bureau flies in every 3 hours. They tell you at 2:30, 2 days from now, it's going to hit.
When you look back at it in perspective, you see what happened in New Orleans. It was like, okay, we got our Avion bottled waters knocked over by the wind. It really wasn't that tough.
And Colin, I understand that you had a slight injury on the set. What happened?
My liver exploded.
Man.
Making light of his hard drinking history, Farrell did have his own demons to battle, a dependency to prescription drugs, which developed after a back injury, and it was Fox who welcomed the Irish star into his own home before checking into rehab.
I think, Colin, you have said that Jamie really was there for you.
Yeah, big time.
But before it gets too deep, because it sounds like it's getting deep, man.
I'm about to start crying.
Because I can tell where you were.
I heard that, Jamie, you were really... Jamie was there for me.
You took him in and you washed him and you bathed his naked body and all this stuff. The main thing is get to the finish line and do a great film.
So with Farrell now healthy and happy, I couldn't resist asking about his rumored romance with his upcoming Pride and Glory co-star, Lake Bell.
Are you still dating Lake Bell?
No, I wasn't ever, myself and Lake Bell are dear friends.
No romantic?
Dear friend, she's a dear friend.
And Jamie, are you still going out with...
Oh, come on, I'm going out with you.
So Jamie, nobody?
Nobody. And you're single deluxe.
Single deluxe.
Yeah.
It's naked time.
It's naked time. Let's get naked.
Oh, he had to do that. You're never going to see any naked like that.
Yet he still is in bed with Heidi Klum. Tim, can you please tell us what's going on here?
Nancy, I believe it's known as getting to the bottom of a hard-hitting story. I'm just the guy to do it.
Today we're doing nice nude pictures, so don't get anywhere and check me out naked. You're staying, right?
Yeah, I'll be here.
Good.
I'm going to hold the towel.
Heidi Klum is in the buff and bearing nearly all for Jane magazine's naked issue.
I will cover
bits.
I will cover my boobs and I will cover the bobs there.
No bobs showing, but a baby bump growing credits some of Heidi's raging glow to the fact she's carrying baby number 3 during the revealing shoot. A strategically placed sheet, a feather boa and a Brigitte Bardot-inspired hair are all that hide Heidi. And when I showed her the finished photos for the first time, she was pleasantly surprised.
Oh, and I'm so very naked.
I want to look. What do you think of that one, though?
I remember I was sucking in my stomach that day a lot.
It worked.
And a few, weeks later, I'm
There you
a
are.
little bit larger.
You know, women across America will be getting the magazine and looking at every single inch of your body.
Don't!
The mother of 2, who has another on the way, says she loves her curvy figure and isn't afraid to flaunt it, but she does draw the line.
Would you pose for Playboy or not?
I don't know if I would be into the full frontal everything. Not even having anything to do with the children. I think for me, it wouldn't be the right thing. Or I think also for my husband. I kind of feel like there's certain things that I just want to, show in privacy.
For more on my favorite Emmy-nominated supermodel and any other breaking entertainment news, you can always turn to your Verizon Wireless VCast phone. And for any information about the VCast, head over to accesshollywood.com. On Friday, we asked you if Hollywood's super skinny obsession is getting worse. An overwhelming response. Next.
I want to create a workspace that makes people feel great.
I want to design a nightclub that people can't wait to get into.
Innovation. What does it mean? In interior design at the Art Institute, it's thinking in terms of color and texture, as well as form and function. It's planning down to the last detail. But most of all, it means being the creative professional you've always wanted to be. Interior design, the Art Institute of Portland. 1-800-886-1066.
Watermelon presents remarkably long-lasting moments.
And so, this bull's really giving it to him. This rider just keeps going and going. This is unbelievable. In all my years, I've never seen anyone ride that long.
Whoo-wee. For flavor that never quits, try Extra Cool Watermelon. Remarkably long-lasting.
So much anger. You want to talk about it?
He's no longer in white pants. He's now wearing...
Think you've got what it takes to be red hot on the red carpet? Then log on to AccessHollywood.com.
The question isn't, are you in motion? It's why. Don't just move. Propel.
Hi, I'm the person who didn't save hundreds of dollars by switching car insurance. Yep, I'm the guy. Must be, because every day they tell me about a bazillion people who switched on TV, radio, billboards. They show me entire stadiums worth of people who switched. But Progressive Direct shows you side-by-side comparisons of competitors' rates and services, so you can see if their services are worth the savings. Those gazillion people should call Progressive, because no one likes to be wrong. Think easier. Think Progressive.
Closed captioning and other considerations for Access Hollywood provided by...
This morning, my boyfriend left me for my mother.
Want a little afternoon pick-me-up? Try new Nestle Sticks. They're slim, crispy wafer sticks with a creamy middle, dipped in rich Nestle chocolate. Give your afternoon a lift with new Nestle Sticks.
The 9 new Herbal Essences collections. Luscious ingredients, luscious formulas, luscious new looks from the guy across the hall. Herbal Essences. Be luscious.
For a truly flavorful sauce, start with Prego. Add a pinch of Nil and a generous sprinkling of Nada. When you start with the perfect blend of seasonings, all you need to add is nothing. Prego, it's in there.
On Friday, we asked you whether or not Hollywood's obsession with weight is getting worse.
No gray area here. 94% of you say yes, things are getting worse.
Bye-bye.
Always tomorrow. Bye.
Tomorrow on Access Hollywood, my exclusive invitation inside Mariah's private world on tour.
We belong together.
Together. And prepare yourselves, folks.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Then, brand new Julia and our surprise for her twins revealed.
And
it's a positive image of being happy and content.
Christy Brinkley, the bliss before the breakup. Our intimate interview. That's tomorrow on Access Hollywood.
Now, more than ever, we need men and women like you who want to make a difference. We need to train people in security, immigration, law enforcement, corrections, and probation. Get the education and training you need in these vital fields at Everest College. You can be working in your new career sooner than you ever thought possible. Call Everest College now at 800-515-9652 to find out how now, more than ever, you can make a difference. Call now.
The following is a paid advertisement for Direct Buy, America's #1 way to buy direct for your home. This is the program that retailers don't want you to see because of the information about to be disclosed. They don't want you to learn just how much money you've been giving away to retail markups on items you purchase for your home, all because you don't know how to buy like the insiders do. If you own a home, big or small, new or not so new, if you're building remodeling, or simply redecorating a room, there's now a way to buy everything you need at prices you never imagined possible. No store markups, just top quality name brand products, all available at the price the manufacturers and their authorized distributors will sell a product for, not the marked up prices you find at the stores. Now you too can be on the inside track and stop giving your money away every time you buy something for your home. Here to tell you more about how to buy like the insiders do from a Direct Buy showroom is your host, Lisa Hart.
This K2 program brought to you by Curtis Trailers.